Hello YouTube, DJ back again with another video, and today we're gonna talk about something. So, a while back, I watched Gojicenter's video on the Indominus Rex 2.0. I also watched, this morning, the Gojicenter's video on the Indoraptor 2.0. So, what I'm here today to talk about is a fictional hybrid that I made because I got inspiration from the Indom 2.0 and the Indoraptor 2.0. I made my own fictional hybrid. Yay, so cool. Anyways, so it's called the Albertus Maximus. Basically just like this. I did the math. It could eat a 6-foot person. It's bigger than a 6-foot person, but it is smaller, a bit smaller than a T-Rex. I did the math. 5'11" is halfway its height. Plus 5'11" is 11'10". That is a foot shorter than the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I specifically made it a bit shorter than the Tyrannosaurus because I didn't want it too big and I wanted it to be able to hunt people. But. So you may be scratching your head thinking, what does the Albertus Maximus contain to make it the literal killing machine of Jurassic Park? Well, my dear little friend, it's quite possibly my most dangerous creation yet, other than a few of my original characters, and unless you do not want to die of cringe, I recommend you do not listen to me yap about my original characters, because they're super original, but they're really cringe. Anyways, back onto the topic of the Albertus Maximus. What does it contain? Well, here's a list. It contains Tyrannosaurus DNA, Utahraptor DNA, Spinosaurus DNA, dwarf crocodile DNA, ape DNA, specifically the chimpanzee, rockfish DNA, shrew DNA, Albertosaurus DNA, hadrosaur DNA, and tree frog DNA. Why did I include all of this? Well, I don't know. I just did. Do not get mad at me, I just did. Anyways, the Tyrannosaurus DNA is to give it a powerful bite force, and actually, I didn't think of this, but it also gives it padded feet. Padded feet will help it ambush. Then the Utahraptor DNA was to make it fast. Like, really fast. But not too fast, because this is a big animal. About, like, I don't know. I said a foot shorter than a T-Rex. I meant for it to be, like, Indoraptor big. Not too big, but big enough. So it wouldn't be exactly 11 feet tall. It would morely be of, like, 8 to 9 feet tall. So, not too tall, not too short. Its length would be about the same as a saltwater crocodile. So back onto the topic of what the DNA does to it. Practically, the Utahraptor DNA was to just make it fast. To make it fast, as in like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 miles an hour. But don't worry, because I added on something a little later that would make it even faster. Anyways, the Utahraptor DNA also gives it a longer snout and a sickle claw on its foot. Yes, the sickle claw on a raptor. Anyways, next is the Spinosaurus. What I meant for it to do was to give it a paddle-like tail, and I thought Spinosaurus had webbed feet, so I put a DNA strand into it that would possibly give it webbed feet. But my dumb butt forgot that Spinosaurus never had webbed feet. and I accidentally put the gene of the Spinosaurus sail into it. So now, it has a sail. Anyways, next is the dwarf crocodile. I said anyways like 50 times. Back into the topic, dwarf crocodile. If you don't know, dwarf crocodiles have osteoderms that are insanely strong and impenetrable. Impenetrable. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Anyways. Sorry. Yeah, no, this is a blooper. This is a blooper. Alright, we're back. Anyways. Oh my god, dude, this is like the 60th time I said anyways. Back onto the topic. Dwarf crocodile. They had osteoderms that would make them impenetrable. I learned that I did pronounce it correctly. It is impenetrable. It's really hard to say. Dude, why am I doing this? Okay, I'm not gonna mess this up. The dwarf crocodile had osteoderms that would pretty much make it impenetrable, which is why I added it onto the Albertus Maximus. If you hear shuffling, that's me moving my book around so I can actually see the Albertus Maximus, which I will show you in a minute, on the final product. Next up, the ape DNA. This was the one that probably confused you all. Why a chimpanzee, specifically? Well, if you don't know, chimpanzees have really strong arms. Like, human strong arms. Bodybuilder strong arms. And if you add that onto a dinosaur, what do you get? A literal demon. That's what you get. But, notice something else. Thumb. Notice, what is something about that word? Thumb. It is the first finger you count on your body. And don't say, oh, don't you mean 4 fingers and a thumb? Guess what, Kyle? The word finger means 5. And your body treats your thumb like a 5th finger. Kyle. So yeah, now the Albertus Maximus has not only strong arms, but an opposable thumb on each hand. Wonderful. Now no one's safe. Next up is the rockfish DNA. On the back of its elbows, it has quills. If you don't know what a rockfish is, if you step on one, a lot of poison will get ejected into your body. Rockfish are poisonous. Add that into a dinosaur, you know what I'm about to say. Like, it's not gonna end well. A poisonous dinosaur? You already had that in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous with the Scorpius Rex. It was poisonous. And that thing almost killed one of the main characters in season 5. Not season 5, maybe like season... I'm pretty sure it was like season 3 or 4. Anyways, these quills on the Albertus Maximus are poisonous. They are poisonous. It knows how to jab somebody or something with its elbow, which can penetrate the quills into the victim and poison it with a specific kind of poison that rockfish have. Next up is the shrew DNA. If you don't know, shrews are genuine little savages. They're genuine savages, and their teeth are made of pure iron, and they have a bite force equivalent to the Tyrannosaurus. Almost equivalent to the Tyrannosaurus. Add Tyrannosaurus and shrew together. If the Albertus Maximus had the little bone at the back of its jaw, which made it open wide and shut insanely fast, it could break its own jaw. That's how hard it could bite. But don't worry, it would mainly use its mouth for neck biting and limb ripping than just normal biting onto random parts of the body. It would mainly jump onto whatever it's hunting and just start stabbing it with its sickle claw. And here's another thing about dwarf crocodiles. They have hooked fingernails, which could help it grip onto any kind of surface. It can climb. The Albertus Maximus can climb. I mean, so could the Scorpius Rex. But back onto the topic of the Albertus Maximus, it can climb onto, like, trees, walls, everything. And I'm pretty sure that it's small enough to be able to go into a building. I have no words. That it's simple as that. I don't know. Simple as that. It can go into buildings. Back onto the DNA part, the Albertosaurus DNA. You know how I said earlier how I added in something else that would make it faster than 15 to 20 miles an hour? The Albertosaurus had thin, long legs, and the Utahraptor had thick and a bit short of legs. But they were still small, yet fast. Yeah. I'm making it faster. Thin, long legs, but short, thick legs make average, normal, long legs, making it go up to about 20 to 45 miles an hour. I don't know if it's realistic. 20 to 45 miles an hour is its top speed. Then, Hadrosaur DNA. It's adding on to the running part. So, Hadrosaurs. They were the most successful dinosaurs of the Cretaceous period. Of the late Cretaceous specifically. They could run for a long time because of some sort of pads underneath their feet, which would make them able to run long distances without getting tired, unlike me, who has to use an inhaler because I have asthma. Yeah, no comment. Anyways, Hadrosaur DNA, it'll help it run a long time without getting tired. Then you got Tree Frog DNA. Why did I put this? Well, if you don't know, most frogs, for a fact, have webbed feet. Tree frogs specifically have webbed feet because they are used to living in damp environments. The Albertus Maximus now has webbed feet. Why did I give it webbed feet? Well, here's the thing. You know how I added in Spinosaurus DNA? If you don't, just backtrack the video and just rewatch it. I say that it has Spinosaurus DNA. I gave the Spinosaurus a paddle-like tail, and I thought that I would give it that Spinosaurus had webbed feet, so I added in a strand of DNA, supposedly giving it webbed feet. But my dumb butt. Remember how I said butt? Yeah, no. Spinosaurus never had webbed feet, and I added in a strand that would give it a small spine on its back. That is one of its weaknesses, is its spine. I wanted the Albertus Maximus to swim. I wanted it to swim. And now it can swim because it has webbed feet and a paddle tail. So it can be a land predator and an ocean predator. Sorry, my nose is like really stuffy. Hold on. Better. Anyways. So, it can now swim. It's a land predator and an ocean predator. It is the true top predator. Unless it goes up against like Indomrex 2.0 and Indoraptor 2.0. I don't know. Quite possibly. But anyways. So Tyrannosaurs. They have depth perception. Add that in to The Albertus Maximus, now it has depth perception, which is a 55-degree angle from left to right, with it just facing forward. If it turns its head left-right, then it's a full 180. They have depth perception. They can... So, back on... I don't know. Anyways, back onto the topic of Tyrannosaurs. Their noses and their eyes are their primary resource. I already talked about its eyes with the depth perception. I can't talk today. Its eyes. Depth perception is key or something. I don't know. But its nose is a massive resource. It can track up to 3 miles away. It has the ability of a vulture to track 3 miles away. It's pretty far. So now, with all that said and done, I drew a model of what the Albertus Maximus could have looked like. I've written down what it contains. I've written down its brain case, which is chimpanzee plus Rex, which is what I would say Indoraptor level intelligence. Then, I've written down all its attributes, everything that it has, whatever it contains, blah blah blah, yabba yabba yabba. Here's the final product. So here it is. The Indoraptor level intelligence predator. The 9 to 10 foot tall, 13 to 20 feet long predator known as Albertus Maximus. Alrighty, let's get this out. So, anyways, with that said and done, I hope you enjoyed the video. Gojicenter, if you are watching this, which I hope you are, because I commented on your video about blah blah blah, about my creation. I hope you're watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to know if it's realistic or not. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. DJ over and out.